That was a lot of movement. Dealing with pain, anxiety, depression.
How long?
Pain, about 20 years.
That's right, people. We're going to help his anxiety and depression. You see, the way it works is pain leads to lack of sleep, and lack of sleep leads to anxiety and depression. Check out those horrible reverse neck x-rays.
Did you hear him?
Dealing with pain, anxiety, depression.
How long?
Pain, about 20 years.
Generally, it's a 4 out of 10 pain. It gets up to a 7 out of 10 pain when
Yep.
he increases exercise.
Right.
The interesting thing about him is that, again, he has the anxiety and depression that's been sent, and he's been taking medication for that for years. But he's seen chiropractors the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's seen 5 different chiropractors over the last 20 years. Acid reflux twice a week also.
Yes.
And how's your sleep? Sleep sucks, right?
It's been sucking.
And how much do you wake up all the time?
More than I used to.
More than you used to.
Three times a night, past three.
Three, gotcha. Any pain in your back there?
A lot of tightness.
Got a lot of tightness. A scale of 1 to 10, how bad is tightness?
Probably 4 to 5.
How about that?
I'd say that's about the same.
Down the floor, please. And tension in your neck, how much is that?
A lot of tension, 4 to 5.
For the ceiling?
Not so much here.
Not so much?
3, 4.
Did you hear him? Okay, come closer. Come closer.
Hold on.
No, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I want you guys to hear his knees. So I'm gonna look down here. Now go ahead and do it again.
Yeah, they've been doing that a long time.
Yeah. And so, how much pain is there, sir?
A lot of discomfort. I wouldn't say pain, but 4 to 5.
Yeah. X-rays, absolutely are awful.
Fantastic.
14-degree curves, scoliosis, reverse curve, kyphotic neck curve goes completely the opposite way. Atlas is upside down, inverted, wear, arthritis, blah 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 blah. And he's gone to 5 chiropractors for 20 years, and his back sucks. And so the reason I'm pointing this out is because all I'm going to do is adjust his neck, and you guys are going to be like, what about his curve here? What about his curve here? And he's going to do a lot better, and you guys are going to see this on camera. What I do works, and I'm going to prove it right now.
We have a 7mm right imbalance, right TMJ, and 16-degree scoliosis. Here we have 9mm short left leg, 15-degree scoliosis. Here we have 1/2 Atlas wear, massive neck reversal, and arthritis. L4, L5 arthritis, constipation, and balance issues.
Good.
I felt deeper, a lot more movement.
Oh, this side's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was a lot of movement.
After that big adjustment, we're going to help him up. He's a little woozy. Now, we're also reminding him not to twist and turn or he will undo my work. Let's check in and see how he's doing.
Sweating.
That's called nerves.
Yes.
Tim going down the hall is not for no reason. We are recalibrating his spine, sending that adjustment from his neck down to his feet.
Does feel like there's less tension. There's slightly less tension there.
This now?
About a 3 there.
Your neck?
A lot less tension there.
There's nothing, right?
Nothing. A little bit better.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty. Instead of lying for us.
Of course. Looks, yeah, feel good so far.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I hope you guys learned something from that. Thank you for the video.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys next time. The interesting thing about him is that I was having trouble with getting him in the first time. He wanted to be here, but he was trying to work around his schedule to get in here, and we kept refusing him to get in here. And he's like, why can't I get in? Why can't I get in? Because I told him, I go, I don't want you coming once a week, once every 2 weeks. You're not getting anything out of it. I'll let him speak to this in a minute. But he put time aside to get in here, and I applaud him for that because I think he's going to say he saw the benefit of doing some extra work and getting his ass kicked for a week. And so he's seen a lot of changes. If he came in like he wanted to come in, he may have not have benefited from this because he would have just been scared, like it didn't work, whatever, made up some excuses.
Pain-wise, it's reduced pretty significantly.
And you were in low back pain forever.
Mm-hmm. Long time.
So 23 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so how much pain less, how much better you are this week?
Couple of points. It was just constant pain, like all the time. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't real sharp most of the time, although there were occasions. But it's
general idea.
From maybe like a 3/4 to 1/2.
Gotcha. So how much percentage increase is that? 20%, 40%, 50%? What in your mind? Just kind of give people. how much better you are in less than a week?
I'd say at least
The
50%.
right knee pain when you came in.
Mhm.
How's that pain been?
It's reduced. Let's say a point or two.
Gotcha. And again,
Still there,
percentage,
but
give us
it's not gonna,
percentage-wise.
you know,
People don't know what a point or two means. What is percentage-wise? 50%, 25%?
About 40. More quality sleep for sure. I was waking up a couple times a night before last week, and then now I'm staying asleep most of the time.
Anxiety and change anxiety?
It's reduced 20-30%.
Good.
But
And you've had that for 8 years.
Yeah.
Acid reflux twice a week.
That's a little bit, maybe 10%. As I mentioned the other day, I've been struggling with pretty severe anxiety for going on 9 years. And I had gone to a couple of doctors, general physicians, psychiatrists, a couple of things, because it got to the point where it was unbearable. I think I mentioned that the half-hour drive to and from work, sometimes I would have to stop, pull off the freeway, and sit there for an hour or two before I could kind of get myself into the zone where
So you were motivated to try to get control of this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you went to the medical doctors and they tried to pump most with Xanax.
Oh, and apparently
drugs,
what they know
Zoloft.
is Xanax and a bunch of other crap.
But
it wasn't my thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get better.
Absolutely, but what I like about this conversation, she's about to go into this, that he wanted to go beyond that. He was like, this drug thing sucks. So
I don't like it.
He expressed to me that he got professional help, which I love, because the professional help, there was actually somebody good in there that told us what. I want to hear this information.
So I went to see a very particular doctor. Methodologies like intensive short-term psychodynamic therapy, IT, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, not cheap. $400 an hour to go see this guy. The only person that I learned from and actually had results prior to visiting you, right? So what he had told me was the 3 to 6 milligrams of Xanax that I was on a day. I think 6 kills elephants maybe normally. I had been on so long that I was going through withdrawals every morning when I would wake up. So
What would the withdrawals do to you?
so it'd take my anxiety level at a normal 2-3 and it'd take it to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So the whole thing is here, the medication was making him
It
worse.
was making me worse, yes.
And so he was going, why am I getting worse and worse and worse? And he's
That's right.
doubling up and tripling up on Xanax because
Right.
why? Because the Xanax itself was fucking him up.
Yeah, and every 2-3 hours is another one because
Yeah. So I love this information because I never knew this. And so he's teaching me something that hopefully you guys out there will learn something from this. And so the instant thing this guy did, he goes, get off the Xanax.
Yeah.
And so he got off the Xanax, you got much more control over your anxiety.
Yes,
Perfect.
absolutely.
So,
And I spent a lot of money, a lot of time with this guy, and if you don't have to, just to kind of learn a couple of things that I did, spending that much time and money and effort and heartache on it, then
Yeah, so I hope you guys learned
I
from
don't
it.
mind sharing that. So I've been to chiropractors on and off for the last 20 years. I think I told you, and it's been onesies, twosies, maybe a couple times a week at the most, and it hasn't been all that efficacious in my recovery. Yeah, sometimes, but a structured plan like yours that you helped me with really got results quickly, better than I expected. Obviously, my work schedule is very important to me, so I needed your hard angle to say, okay, well,
What's more important?
Yeah, what's more important, and can they work around it? And so I made it work and finally got in here.
Don't come in with a half-ass attitude and go, I'm going to come in one time, he's going to fix me. It takes some effort, guys.
You just have to get to the point where you accept the fact that you might have to be here 2 days a week, 2 times a day for 3 days out of the week or 4 days out of the week.
And it's not forever. It's not forever.
I've been here 8 times since Monday. So
Monday.
And no, I wasn't really looking forward to doing that, but it's helped.
What have we worked on with you this week? Tell us some of the things we've worked on.
Posture.
Posture,
is
right?
a big one. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
This right here.
This right here. Why have we worked on this one?
Because of my posture and how I'm.
He's a computer guy, so he's on the computer all the time.
Mhm.
I know he doesn't look like a computer geek, but
Well,
he's about
more like an athlete, right? Like
he looks like professional athlete. So I know you guys.
It's just the off season
It's
for
just
me right now.
Exactly. I'm gonna press on the chair. Let's see this. Good. Yeah. Good. Nice. So impressed. We had this long discussion this morning with this. Good. high rate of concentration, high rate of transfer of information to action with this guy. So that was amazingly different.
Yep,
So,
absolutely.